All right, so first technique of the week. So just going to play it full speed and then we'll break it down. So here we are. So that's pretty much it. Now, those are by no means the only chords you can do that with. So what we've got is a very simple picking pattern. Just top string, next, and repeat. So with the picking, it's the same thing over and over. Now, I'm not doing it at any particular speed. I'm kind of ebbing and flowing with the speed because that just sort of suits it, I think. So we're going thumb, first, second, third finger. Now, when you're practicing that, you want to make sure you want to be doing it slowly enough so that you can make every note last the same amount. So if you're having to, if there's kind of a gap between here and there, for example, just slow it all right down. 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever speed you need to get it down to get it steady. Now, as well as that, try and, if you're going to get into picking, it's always very important that you're able to find the strings quickly, right? Just by feel, okay? So, kind of put the palm of your hand down on the bridge like that. It's different for every instrument, but you develop a bit of muscle memory for your instrument. So just from how that feels, you should know exactly where the strings are. And then they should just be able to pop off right away. In addition to that, make sure that the movements are nice and small and conservative. Because if you come away too far, then it's going to be more difficult to find your way back. So just that on its own first. Now, what I'd recommend is using a metronome. So I'm starting off here at 100 BPM. Okay? So that'll be... So we're going 2 notes for every beat. That's too fast. Bring it down to, let's say, 80. And it doesn't matter how slow you need to go. If it needs slower than that, then that's fine. 3, 4. Really steady. Steadiness is number 1 here. That's the only thing we're going for right now at this stage. And again, if you need to go slower in order to get it steady, no problem at all. It's as slow as you need to, because you can always just remember the number and add 5 to it. Once you're comfortable there, add another 5 and another 5 and keep going. You'll be amazed at how quickly you'll get the speed up just doing it incrementally like that. So the chords themselves are, we've got C major. Now you can leave the middle finger there because we're going to be getting to that. So we've got C major 7, C6 open, back to C major 7. Now you're probably better off doing it like this with the third finger, so that way the middle finger is ready to go, and there you are with the A minor. A minor add 9, A minor again, back to the A minor, add 9, then for the F, this one comes up, and this one comes down here. So it's just an F plus this here. So that's just F. Again, that's just F. So we'll get into why certain changes we make to the chord don't actually change what the chord are. But usually the reason is because doing this, going from this to this, you're replacing one note that's already there with another note that's already there. So it's still just F. So this would be F. F, add flat 5. An interesting sounding one there. Back down to F again. We let it go. Back up to the F, add flat 5. Then G sus 4. So that's G with the little finger added in there in the 3rd fret. G. G sus 2 with the middle finger taken up. So this string here is open. Back on. And then back up, then just back around again. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play it at 80 BPM. So you can play along with that. And then just with your metronome, and we can talk about that as well. I think everybody in this class should have a metronome as well. It's just such a useful practice tool. So I'm going to do that at 80. 80 BPM, and just play along. So, and again, 2 notes for every beat is the way I'm doing this, okay? So those, whoops. So those represent crotchets there. So in other words, then I'm doing 2 notes for every one of those. So that means I'm playing in quavers. All right, here we go. So, dum dum ba da 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3rd finger here. A minor. F. And there it is. So it's just a nice little thing to doodle about with. Yeah, and again, you can apply that picking technique to any set of chords. So, you know, there's E minor. You just take the chord up. But in terms of getting it fast, incremental. Do it as slow as you need to do it in order to get it steady. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. However slow that needs to be, really doesn't matter. Then just add 5 to it every time. And be patient as well. Don't go up through the tempos too quickly. You know, make sure you're absolutely comfortable on the one you're doing. It's absolutely steady all the way. Then bump it up by another 5. Okay, see you get on with that, and I'll talk to you next time.